Okay. Uh, okay. Uh, is it recording now?
Yep, I never stopped.
Okay. All right. So my name's Leheng, and this is my summer 2020 Unity project. So this project was inspired by Kingdom Hearts of Iron 4. It is a historic game. It is based on World War II, so set in 1930s. And the game itself, Hearts of Iron, is a very complex game with many game mechanics, many different values, numbers. Overall, it's a very complicated game with many game mechanics, and also also in my opinion, it's too complex. But yeah, that's what a game based off of. Because in my opinion, I think it's pretty cool. So the things that, I want in my project is a really complex and in-depth UI, just like Hearts of Iron 4. Um, well, because if you're gonna be basing a thing off of Hearts of Iron 4, it cannot be simple. So how can I project? I used Unity to build my project. During class, I learned how to construct a graphical user interface and how to build a game environment, which is terrain. Both of which I utilized in my project. So the GUI, it's how the user control the game and play the game, because I have no keybinds. It's all done by the mouse. The game environment is what the players see in the background. So when they're pressing other buttons, the game, game environment it's in the background. Um, and pretty much I wanted to make the game environment pretty much like when the player, for example, constructs a factory, it will show up, it will show a factory. Code example. So, uh, well, these are both like non-code, but this is what my game has right now. So, right now there's a graphical user interface, which is like my UI stuff, right? So, it's on the picture here to the right, and then my terrain is also in the picture at the bottom. Um, Unfortunately, I cannot show all of my like buttons and all that other UI stuff that I have, because I cannot have them overlap. How my game was supposed to work, all right, is that pretty much you would be the leader of a nation that started in the early 1800s, and you will try to survive against natural disaster, which happens by RNG. So um, it is it was supposed to be it is a turn-based game, so each turn will be equivalent to 1 year, and also there would be this research, this political decisions that can help you, survive the disasters. You could become capitalist, you could become communist, you could become fascist. Basically, it's pretty complex and complicated. There's also research. There's many forms of research. Research could help you. Well, they could give you bonuses, right? Bonuses to production, bonuses to your, lessen the RNG, lessen the damage that each disaster does to your nation. There also would have been production, producing, I guess, medicine, all that stuff. So the game was meant to be pretty complicated. And my favorite part about working on the project was thinking about the game mechanics and how they would interact with each other, because there is many game mechanics. I had to make sure they all fit in the game, and and also make sure they don't break the game. If I were to keep working on this project, I would add better graphics, enhance my graphical user interface, and maybe add more game mechanic. Thank you.